Let's break it down step-by-step process so we understand better if our Amazon PPC ads are working or not. First off, technical details. Amazon PPC ads working equals you're getting impressions. It does not mean that you're getting clicks. It does not mean you're getting sales, but basically it means when someone is going to look for my product, are they able to see it? And if you get impressions, it means that they're able. So check mark there. Technically, you're set up correctly on generating eyeballs to your listing. So if impressions are there, then it's great. Next, the number of impressions. So depending on the keywords that you're targeting, let's say we're targeting one keyword here. It is a high search volume keyword. Let's say it has at least 1,000 search volumes per month. This means that if your impressions are low for that 1,000 search volume, it can be that your bid is too low. Therefore, you're going to show up only in specific placements and just a few people are going to see your ad. Therefore, your impressions are going to be lower. The moment that you're going to increase your bids, and for a fact, we already have proven data that search terms should be around 1,000 search volume per month. This means that we are going to increase our bids on impressions in order to get more eyeballs to our listing. Clear so far? Let's go. All right, so impressions. Now we figured out the impression problem. Let's see what if our impressions are too low. And here it can be different scenarios. So if we already know that a keyword already has around 1,000 search volume per month, that keyword is going to act totally differently from a keyword that may have maybe 30 search volumes per month. Why? It's because a low impression for a 30 search volume keyword is completely okay. If it has a 30 search volume on a monthly basis, let's say maybe there's one person who's going to see that ad just because there's no high demand for it. Now here a quick tip, in case that the search volume for this keyword is already so low, no matter how high your bids are still clear. All right, so let's go for the search volume keyword that had 1,000 search volume. Here we know already how to increase our impressions and decrease our impressions based on the CPC that we're going to allocate for that specific keyword. We already analyzed that technically it's set up correctly. We analyzed based on the search volume what our expectation can be. Next is going to be clicks. How many eyeballs do we have to reach in order to click within the listing? And why is this important? Because we might get more or less clicks based on our bid. So let's say that our average bid is $2 to show up for this keyword that had 1,000 search volume. That means that if we're bidding $1, we are going to show up way less. We are going to have way less clicks. But if we are bidding $2 for the same keyword, it makes that more people are going to see our ads and more clicks are going to be generated. Next is conversion. Now that we have eyeballs to our listings, we also have clicks, so people find our listing and clicked on it. Usually video content, which is a dynamic ad, it's going to convert way higher than something that is static. Sponsored products are, for example, static ads. Sponsored brand videos are dynamic ads. Now that keeping in mind, what is going to be next really important is that I had so many impressions and so many people have seen my product, yet they're clicking and then they're not converting. So there we would look into what is causing it. The moment that you're advertising for one specific keyword, it's not relevant to whatever they are going to see once they click within the listing itself. So there is no relevancy between the keyword that you're advertising for and whatever they are seeing. Two, you may advertise for a keyword that is relevant to whatever you're selling. And the differentiator between these two is that it can be that your keyword research is off, and other times your keyword research might be on point, but compared to your listing, your competitors are selling either at a cheaper price, either they have better visuals, either they have something that it's still going to make the end buyer pick their product over yours. So it's going to come down to understanding exactly the relevancy of the keywords that you're using, if they are relevant to the listing that you're bringing traffic to, or if the keywords are already relevant, if the listing itself is optimized for conversion. Next is spend. Are you actually spending for that particular keyword and gathering enough data, or are you not spending at all? Here it's going to be crucial the CPC that you're using. If your bids are not competitive enough to generate data, aka clicks, then you don't know what worked and what did not work. What we love to do is, at least on a keyword level, especially if it's an exact match, we would allocate at least 7 to 10 clicks for one keyword to see, is this relevant or is this not? Because keep in mind that if we are assuming that out of 10 clicks, at least one ended up in a purchase, that means our conversion was 10%. but maybe this is a broader keyword. While it's very relevant to your product, you would need a 5% conversion. In that scenario, you would need 20 clicks to generate one order. So keep in mind that is also an important factor when it comes down to understand now that your ads are working, is there conversion there? ACoS is one more metric, but with the ACoS, it's not so much about the technicality of it, but how much it actually costs you in order to get that sale. Quick summary. First off, we want to ensure that technically you're set up for success. If you get no impression, it means that no one sees your ad. So then you would look into what is going on with my listing. Maybe you created the campaign, but there's a technical glitch or the listing is suspended, which means your offer is not available. Once the offer is available, next we are going to look into, okay, what are the next steps? Is there a search volume issue? Is there a click issue? Is there a conversion issue that we would be tackling next? And by now you should understand exactly if your Amazon PPC ads are working or not based on technical setup and then conversion setup. Certainly hope that you found value. If you did, smash the like button and also check out these other videos that you might find helpful. Take care.